And hello everybody, welcome back to LFC News. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got quite a lot of transfer news to go through with you as we approach deadline day in this January transfer window, and something that probably wasn't on your bingo card going into this January market. Fabrizio Romano, Paul Joyce, all of the reputable sources have been discussing a few different transfer stories that may come as a bit of a shock to you. Let's break it down this morning, ladies and gentlemen. But first, please do hit the like button and hit the subscribe button for more. So, as you can see, last night, major breaking, Inter in direct club-to-club talks with Liverpool for Curtis Jones on a loan deal with a buy option clause. Negotiations ongoing, but linked with David Fratesi exit, with Nottingham Forest waiting for an answer. Inter and Liverpool are discussing today. So that was the shock news that came out from Fabrizio Romano, but there's been more developments as the day goes on. Initial talks taking place today between Inter, Liverpool and the players' camp, but final decision is up to Liverpool. Inter would only proceed if David Fratesi leaves with an agreement done with Nottingham Forest, but it's up to the player. Liverpool and Inter have discussed also about Dumfries as a potential right-back option, but no bid for advanced talks just yet. Then it went on to say that Sky Sports, they came out and said understands that letting players go is not on Liverpool's agenda before deadline day. And then Fabrizio Romano also provided an update stating that Liverpool were very aggressive for Curtis Jones at the beginning of the window, but then they signed Conor Gallagher. Inter Milan want Curtis Jones, but at the moment, no answer from Liverpool yet. They didn't give the green light at this stage. Then it was also reported about Dumfries, because Liverpool are apparently interested in Dumfries. Dumfries is expected to be out for a few weeks, could be around 10 to 15 days. Liverpool got that information, and my understanding from Fabrizio Romano, Liverpool could potentially consider this a possibility on a loan deal, and Inter don't want that, so there's nothing in it at this moment. Then Fabrizio Romano went on to say, Chelsea are pushing for Jeremy Jacquet, but don't forget also Liverpool. The situation is still open. Chelsea want all in to get him now, but Rennes only want to sell the player now, but for the summer, not in January. Liverpool are still trying. So a transfer story with regard to Rennes' Jeremy Jacquet. It doesn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen. So Jones, as we know, has got 16 months left on his deal. Then we've got an update from Paul Joyce as well. Breaking: Liverpool will not sanction the departure of any senior players before the transfer window closes, after Inter Milan showed interest in a loan move for Curtis Jones. So quite a lot of developments that came out last night, of course, with regard to Curtis Jones. But if I have to say my bit, looking at the sources and information, it doesn't look likely that Jones will be leaving the football club. But also here, with this situation with regards to Jeremy Jacquet, this will be certainly one to watch, especially going into the summer. Chelsea are trying to push in January, but Rennes not wanting to sell him. And then the whole Dumfries situation as well. Could we be in for a very busy ending to this January transfer window? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.
Liverpool head coach Arne Slot has acknowledged that the margin for error has all but disappeared as the Premier League season moves into a decisive phase, with his side facing a defining run of fixtures that will shape their domestic ambitions. Progression into the Champions League last 16 has paradoxically offered Slot a rare scheduling advantage. With European commitments paused until the second week of March, Liverpool are set for an extended stretch of Premier League action, consisting of 6 league matches with just one midweek fixture interrupting the rhythm. That period presents both opportunity and risk, with games against Newcastle, Manchester City, Sunderland, Brighton, Nottingham Forest, West Ham and Wolves forming a demanding sequence that could determine whether Liverpool can regain momentum and strengthen their position in the race for Champions League qualification. Currently, Slot's side are under mounting pressure. Manchester United sit just 2 points ahead in 4th place, while Chelsea remain firmly in contention, leaving little room for further slips. Liverpool's recent league form has only heightened that tension, with just 5 wins recorded from their last 18 Premier League outings. For Slot, the message is clear: improvement is no longer optional. We already thought that every single period was pivotal, so that hasn't changed, Slot admitted. But it is obvious the closer you come to the end, the less opportunities you have to make a mistake. That sense of urgency has been shaped by Liverpool's own shortcomings. A number of costly late concessions have undermined otherwise solid performances, turning promising results into dropped points and eroding the cushion they once held over their rivals. We are now in a position where we cannot afford a mistake anymore because we have made too many, Slot explained, giving away goals in the last minute that don't do any justice to the performance in terms of the score. Every single game is crucial, but the way we have positioned ourselves now makes probably every game even more crucial, because that is definitely what we want to achieve. Asked specifically about the upcoming visit of Newcastle, Slot was unwilling to frame it as a standalone turning point, instead reinforcing the idea that consistency across the entire run is essential. Newcastle is a crucial game, as is the next one, as is the next one as well, he said. While the reduced fixture congestion offers a chance to reset, Liverpool's injury situation remains a significant concern. Slot will be encouraged by the return of Ibrahima Konate from compassionate leave and Curtis Jones's recovery from illness, but the defensive picture is far from settled. Jeremy Frimpong's groin injury sustained in midweek means Liverpool will once again be without a recognised right-back this weekend. Frimpong will definitely not be in the squad tomorrow, Slot confirmed. He's out for a few weeks, but not as bad as we thought, so something positive from something not so positive. Joe will not be available for the weekend, but that doesn't have to take much longer anymore. Longer-term absentees continue to thin the squad. Connor Bradley and Giovanni Leone have both been ruled out for the remainder of the season, leaving Slot with limited options at the back. Even in the recent Champions League victory over Qarabag, the Liverpool head coach was able to name only 3 senior outfield players on the bench, a stark illustration of the strain on his resources. Elsewhere, caution is being exercised with British record signing Alexander Isak, whose recovery from a broken leg and subsequent ankle surgery remains ongoing. 5 weeks on from the injury, the striker has only just dispensed with the walking aid he had been using, and Slot has made it clear there will be no attempt to accelerate his return. Despite the mounting challenges, Liverpool appear unlikely to rush into the transfer market before the window closes. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.